Welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School. We're happy you could join us for this girls varsity volleyball game between South Kitsap and Gig Harbor High School. I'm Mike Allen, music instructor and girls basketball coach here at South, and joining me in the booth tonight is Cindy Teal. Cindy's a South graduate and volleyball player and also played volleyball at Whitman College.
Thanks, Mike. It's nice to be here tonight, and we're looking forward to this match. We've got two good teams here, and we're ready to go.
Well, they're right into the announcements, so let's go down to the gym announcer, Mr. Joel Foreman, for announcements of the starting lineups.
And now the lineup for your South Kitsap Wolves. Number 24, Erin Olsen. Number 12, Olivia Bowie. Number 22, Katie Ralph. Number 11, Stephanie Olsen. Number 18, Andrea Edwards. And number 25, your 2000 captain, Rochelle Cooper. The Wolves are coached by Mary Pugh. Will you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag Let's get ready to rumble!
We're getting ready to go here, and we're excited about being here tonight. The Wolves at 6-0 come into tonight really excited to get into league play. Gig Harbor, Cindy, tell us about Gig Harbor.
Gig Harbor is 3-2, and they haven't played. Tonight is their sixth game, and they're actually a pretty good team. They have quite an array of skill that they'll probably show off tonight against the Wolves. They have a lot of girls that play USVBA. For those of you out there who do not know what USVBA is, it's a volleyball league on the side that is not school affiliated, where quite a few girls are able to grow in their volleyball skills and get lots of playing time on the side during the summer and spring. And USVBA girls also travel quite a bit, so they have that to learn and grow from.
South has a number of girls that played club ball too. Erin Olsen and Stephanie Olsen, Katie Ralph, Rochelle Cooper, and Missy Quam all played club ball, and Lindsay Foster as well. Lindsay Foster. How about Ashley Foster? Played club ball as well. So they've got some great skills, and South really comes into tonight probably the favorite here, and they're looking for a big win and hopefully shut down Gig Harbor in three quick games to end this match early tonight.
They definitely have to be tough on the blocks. Gig Harbor has some very good hitters, and South Kitsap needs to make sure that they're able to read their hitters and are able to block them and play good defense. They also need to be sure that they make no mistakes, that they're consistent in their play through all three, hopefully wins right away. And we have up for the first serve of the game, Stephanie Olsen, number 24. South Kitsap runs a 5-1 offense, Stephanie Olsen being their setter, full-time all the way around in rotation, and Gig Harbor's ready to go. They've got three passers set up in the back row, and they are fired up. They also run a 5-1 offense where they have one setter that rotates all the way around, and it looks like that they were hiding a passer, number 11. Usually when you hide a passer, it means that maybe she's not as great of a passer as the other girls. Stephanie just scored her first point. Erin Olsen. I'm sorry, that's Erin Olsen.
One of South's real advantages that they really hold over a lot of teams is their ability to serve. In the number of matches I've been able to come to this year, I've seen them put teams really back on their heels with their serving ability and keep them out of their offense on the defensive end all the time.
One thing that is so awesome now with the new rule changes, Gig Harbor puts one down, number 12. That was a sweet attack. You can serve all along the service line. You don't have to stay in the right-hand corner. You can serve anywhere you want, and that's very effective for choosing your passers of who you want to serve to. Gig Harbor's up to serve. The score is 2-0. It's a side out. South Kitsap. Number 12 is up to serve. Olivia
Bowie. The Boo-meister.
She's a senior, so she's given this season all she has. And her serve is a little bit short. Off to the right.
And up to serve now for Gig Harbor is Clara Durkee.
Nice serve, right to Rochelle Cooper. Ooh, Rochelle Cooper attacks from the back row. Good dig by Gig Harbor number 12, Clara Durkee. And out it goes. Gig Harbor is saying that South Kitsap touched it, but the referees are looking for the line judges. Referee calls it out. Side out, South Kitsap. Number 22 is up to serve Katie Ralph. Nice serve by Katie Ralph. Erin Olson has sweet hands, a South Kitsap setter. And 17 looks like she has a pretty good spike approach for Gig Harbor, Megan Gash, but hits it out. Nice serve by 22, Katie Ralph.
There's a side out another point for South Kitsap. Gig Harbor having a little trouble passing the ball.
That's the key to playing good volleyball. You got to have the pass there to be able to perform the other skills. And Gig Harbor coach Sandy Pringle calls it her first timeout for the match.
Score is 5-0 as we go into the timeout, and once again South has put Gig Harbor back on their heels, having trouble getting into their own offense, playing a lot of defense. So
you really have to be aggressive and go right out and start it off right away in order to win the match. 3 games, you get tired after the first couple games, so you got to stick it to them right away. This is a great crowd here tonight in the South Kitsap gym. We've got the cheerleaders and Roscoe the Wolf, and the crowd is real fired up. They have a lot of pep and enthusiasm for their team.
One of the things Coach Pugh has adjusted here is she has Katie Ralph and Rochelle Cooper playing opposite each other, so you have 2 real strong blockers and hitters playing opposite each other, so it's made for a better lineup past couple of weeks.
And the sophomore Stephanie Olson, the sister to Erin Olson, puts it down. I'm sorry, the freshman. 9th graders for South Kitsap are able to play. Oh, it looks like the referee's going to call it out.
The ball hit the antenna and the officials missed it, but the line judge caught it.
Side out, Gig Harbor. Nice attack by Erin Olson, number 24. Good attack by Clara Durkee, number 12 for Gig Harbor.
Olivia's doing a nice job passing the ball and getting things set up.
Nice deep pass by Gig Harbor. And out. Katie Ralph hits it out. Gig Harbor just scored their first point. Gig Harbor scored their second point. Erin Olson just got her arm a little bit cockeyed and hit the ball out from the back row. Referee calls a lift on South Kitsap. The score is 5-3. Gig Harbor's up to serve.
And off the block, South gets the ball back, and Stephanie Olson will go back to serve. Another advantage South has really taken advantage of is having back row hitters and really attacking out of the back row. Even when the ball's not set right at the net, they get a good attack out of the back. Keeps things moving in their direction.
That is awesome, and it really keeps Gig Harbor guessing as to where they're going to hit it from. It's not always from the front row. Ooh, nice block, Rochelle Cooper. Both teams are talking pretty well, don't you think, Mike?
Yeah, communication's actually really good. It's a well-played match so far.
So we have freshman Stephanie Olson up to serve. Got to use the block to be able to score some points. Nice dig by Gig Harbor 21, Jessica Scholl.
Rochelle Cooper's just wreaking havoc at the net. She had 3 blocks in that sequence.
She is 5'9", so not super tall, but she really knows how to muscle her way onto the net and really is effective at the net. And Stephanie Olson serves the ball out. Side out, Gig Harbor. You have to make every serve. Consistency is the key. Nice pass by number 12, Claire Jerky. Oh, holy buckets. That was sweet.
Number 16, Erin Fletcher puts the ball almost inside the 10-foot line.
That was
Nice
beautiful. 8-4. South Kitsap ahead.
So Gig Harbor can't capitalize. Poor serving, serves the ball out. Now we're going to see Ashley Foster coming in the game and Olivia Bowie taking a seat. So it looks like Ashley will go outside and hit outside.
She's got the height. She can be effective with Rochelle Cooper at the front row. Gig Harbor, if they want to keep the momentum, they've got to get those serves in. Okay, this is a chance for South Kitsap to use that free ball. Good block by Gig Harbor, 16 and 18. Erin Fletcher and Ashley Schultz. Oh, the second missed serve. You got to make every serve. I can remember when I played under Mary Pugh, she'd always tell us to, right before we serve, to say to ourselves, 100% serve. You have to make every one. That's the only way you can score points.
If it wasn't for that back line, that would have been a great serve. Nice and deep, about 8 feet deep.
And Gig Harbor makes a play of it. Side out, Gig Harbor. Substitution for Gig Harbor, 13. Going in for number 14, Ashley Crane, in for Christy Lynn. And Christy's going to serve it up for him. That's a nice serve that Christy did. Nice back row attack by Rochelle Cooper.
South's not doing a real good job of covering on the block. The blockers are too much space behind them, and looks like Edwards needs to step up into that cover spot there and help out.
Yeah, and it looks like besides that one attack that was awesome on Gig Harbor's part, that they really are not hitting a whole lot. They're doing a lot of tipping and soft hits over the net. Ooh, nice block. Looks like by Aaron Olson, number 24. Good pickup. The ball's live. Right between the block, between Katie Ralph and Aaron Olson. Gig Harbor's ball. Side out, South Kitsap. The serve was long, and Aaron Olson is up to bat. Nice serve, Aaron. Gig Harbor setter, number 18, Ashley Schultz, is doing a pretty good job at picking up the missed passes and making a play out of it. And we have a substitution, number 20, Kelsey Tipton, in for Ashley Schultz in the front row. Erin Olson is still serving. She plays USVBA and is an incredible volleyball player. Back row attack by Gig Harbor, and 21, Jessica Scholl hits it out.
Gig Harbor timeout. Looks like the score, if I can read the clock, looks like it's 10-6. Scoreboard shows 10-6.
You are right, Mike. That 6 is hard to read, isn't it? The light's out on the scoreboard.
Little post timeout tournament halftime music by our crowd.
They sound pretty good. Are they in your choir?
Those are two of my choir members.
It's always fun to have the crowd behind you, and always fun to have the crowd being a little bit on the silly side.
Big guy like that, he's got a big voice. He's a big fella. Good.
Okay, South Kitsap has the memento. They need to carry it through. 100% serve right here. You always serve 100% after, especially after a timeout or substitution. Gig Harbor needs to pick it up and just needs to pull together and not make as many mistakes as they have, and just get the play like they can do up to their level. Katie Ralph is doing a nice job informing South Kitsap of where the Gig Harbor players are. Oh, a miscommunication between 17 and it looks like number 10 on Gig Harbor. Megan, 16. Megan and Aaron Fletcher. They'll talk it up. They'll make it right. Looked like a pretty sweet hit to me.
It did look like it.
The referee calls it out as well as the line judge. 12-6, South Kitsap on top. Nice pass. Oh, did she break the plane? Katie Ralph went up like any awesome middle blocker would, and the referees are talking about whether or not she broke the plane, which means that she went over the net boundary area that you can block at. Did that make sense?
Yes, it does. Katie went up to try to block that ball, and it looked like the setter was trying to take the ball across, but the referee said that she still had a chance to set that ball, so since it wasn't the third hit, she still has a chance to bring the ball back into the floor. So all of a sudden, South isn't really hitting around the blocks very well. They're taking it right out the blocks, and you need to see where the blockers are and move the ball away from the blockers so you have a chance to hit against single block instead of double block every time.
Definitely, and be assertive at hitting as well. Ooh, Katie Ralph puts it down. Looks like there's a touch. That was beautiful. Beautiful set, beautiful hit.
Now we'll see Olivia Bowie coming back in for Foster, and it looks like Bowie will get the ball to serve, and hopefully we can serve 3 points here and finish this one off.
Number 20 for Gig Harbor setting, Kelsey Tipton. There's a nice pass to Kelsey. Whoa, beautiful hit. Beautiful by number 12, Claire Durkee. Beautiful cross-court hit. How many times has Gig Harbor served the ball out this game?
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Quite a few.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Those kind of errors don't give you a chance to get any points.
Side out, South Kitsap. 22, Katie Ralph up to serve. Oh, the referee calls Gig Harbor out of rotation. Let's find out who was out of rotation.
I know I get bad shots.
Looks like something with the center back.
The real problem is the official making that call is watching the server, so I'm not sure that he really saw that.
The upper official is checking with the down official to see who is where for Gig Harbor.
Lee's a seasoned official. He's been around a long time officiating, one of the lead officials in the Olympic Officials Association.
So during this time, South Kitsap just has to not let the momentum falter on their part. They've got to keep going here. The score's 13-7. The down official is checking with Gig Harbor's coach Sandy Pringle to make sure that her girls are in the right order. Looks like the center back is overlapping one of the front row players.
I'm not sure what it is. Sometimes when you try to hide a passer in the back, it gets confusing for the officials where they are, but you gotta know where those players are at.
And it can be tough. I coached for Shelton High School, and it was amazing to me. Sometimes it was hard for me as a coach to figure out who was where, let alone the officials figure out who was where. We usually just had a 3 people passing and hit a couple passers. They got it figured out, I guess. Nice pass, Katie Ralph.
Number 20 with a nice dig, keeping the ball up. Oh, a little miscommunication.
Stephanie and Rochelle Cooper just had a little mishap there, but it's nice that they're trying new things. That's always a plus. And we've got 14 Gig Harbor, Christy Lynn in for 13, Ashley Crane. Christy's in the front row, so she must be a power hitter there. Oh, holy buckets.
Nice dig.
Rochelle Cooper, beautiful, beautiful step by freshman Stephanie Olson. It's not very often you have a freshman playing varsity.
That's what happens when the levy fails and there's no sports at the junior high. They have that opportunity to try out for varsity sports here and play JV if that works for them. So it's a good thing in that sense for South right now, because
Yes,
Stephanie does
it
a
is
nice
good.
job for them.
Back row attack by number 12 for Gig Harbor, Claire Durkee, and the ball is in. Side out, Gig Harbor. Ooh, nice serve. Had a lot of spin on it. Nice serve, 21, Gig Harbor, Jessica Scholl. 13-9. South Kitsap brings it over, 3 passes. A little wobbly, but it looks like 16 and 20. Erin Fletcher and Kelsey Tipson just had a little bit of miscommunication. Kelsey was trying to set up Erin. Nice set. Kelsey Tipton. South Kitsap 1.
Ashley Foster coming back in for Bowie to play the front row. Andrea Edwards on the serve.
Nice serve. Got Gig Harbor a little bit off there. Pass that third ball over. Nice roundhouse to Rochelle Cooper. Good communication between Stephanie and Rochelle. That's pretty tough to do.
That would be game that 15, 8 or 9, whatever that scoreboard reads. So now they'll switch sides and go into game 2.
Well, you think about it, the score is pretty close actually with how many service errors that Gig Harbor had.
Yeah, Gig Harbor just needs to attack. They need to move the ball better and get some opportunities at the net where they're not being double blocked if they want to be successful. They also have to obviously keep their serve in. And South just needs to keep pushing them back with the serve. Gig Harbor really likes to play on their back line, on their defense side, receiving the serve. They really like to play up close. Just keep pushing them back and keep them on their heels all the time, and that'll allow them to get into their offense and keep Gig Harbor out of theirs.
Right, and Gig Harbor also needs to be able to read South Kitsap hitters, especially when Rochelle Cooper's up in the front, read the roundhouse or the quick hits, and just be aware of who's setting and who's hitting and who their main attackers are. Otherwise, it's a pretty close game. South Kitsap definitely took that game, but needs to work hard the next 2 games to be able to take the match. Gig Harbor will focus on the things that they did wrong and change that, and we still have a good couple of games here that could be pretty close. So Mike, tell us about your volleyball experience.
Well, volleyball. I played in college. I played club ball at Oregon State for a year, and then I started officiating, and I coached a junior high team in college, and then I coached junior high and junior varsity when I was teaching at La Center. And I've been officiating for 7 years, and I still officiate, and just happened to have a night off tonight so I could be here for this. Otherwise, I would be in one of those white shirts over there officiating. So
Well,
that's my volleyball for now.
That's quite a bit. We're glad that you're here.
Fun stuff.
Okay, here we go. We've got the South Kitsap starters. It's kind of fun to see sisters playing together. Erin Olson, number 24, and Stephanie Olson, number 11. I got them confused at the very beginning of the first game. But it's fun to be on the same team and to be playing together. Erin Olson is a junior, 5'5". She's a setter. And Stephanie Olson is following in her footsteps as a setter, and she is the freshman. And I believe she's at Marcus Whitman Junior High School.
Believe that's right. And this game will start Missy Quam instead of Olivia Bowie. And the rest of the lineup is the same. Missy has, just in the couple of times I've been able to watch, Missy does a nice job serving. She's real consistent, real solid player, and does a nice job. Club ball player.
That makes a difference playing club ball. The more times you can get your hand on a ball, the better you are.
And today's high school athletes, really, when they want to really excel in a high school sport, they play year round. Pretty much in every sport they do that. They play their favorite sport or their top sport all year round. So.
And I think it's pretty awesome that the community offers that. I know that here in South Kitsap, club volleyball was not available unless you wanted to travel quite a distance for quite a few years. But now with Silverdale and Bremerton and other Gig Harbor, the girls have more of an opportunity to play volleyball year round, which is exciting.
And some of the girls played out in Fife. I know that Katie and Rochelle and the Olsons, all 4 of those girls played out in Fife. And I believe Missy played in Silverdale with the Kitsap juniors.
Okay, Gig Harbor starts us off with a serve.
Katie Ralph puts that ball down. It must be the black socks. Gave her that extra lift. Somebody ought to talk to her mom about those black socks.
They make her a wild woman at the net. Looks like Gig Harbor is hiding their a weak passer, number 13. Number 13 is Ashley Crane. She's hiding back in the corner there. And they're playing a 3-man serve receive.
They're just going to try to serve right at her and make it difficult for her to get into the flow of things.
Good rally going. 21 for Gig Harbor, Jessica Scholl is setting. And was that Missy Quam?
It was.
Hit it into the net?
Yep, hitting error, Missy Quam. Having a little confusion as to where she's supposed to be, I think.
And number 20 for Gig Harbor, Kelsey Tipton, serving it up. The score is 1-0. South Kitsap takes the lead. Nice serve, Kelsey. Good pass by Gig Harbor 16, Erin Fletcher.
And Becca Proctor is actually in. I missed her in the starting lineup there. Becca Proctor in, and nice pass there to Erin for the setup there.
And Gig Harbor hits the third ball over with a pass, or passes it over. Ball still in play. Oh, and South Kitsap girls try to dig that ball out of the net. Gig Harbor really needs to get that first pass to their setter. Their setter's having to work a little bit too hard trying to get where she needs to be with the first pass. Number 12 for Gig Harbor, Claire Durkee serving it up. Oh, nice hit there. Katie Ralph, number 22. South Kitsap has a pretty young team. Only Ashley Foster and Michelle Hawes and Rochelle Cooper are actually seniors. So they have a pretty young team here. Nice serves. Is that Katie Ralph serving?
That is Katie Ralph serving deep into the back row. Trying to find that girl that's hiding back there and did a nice job of that.
Gig Harbor playing a 3-man serve receive. Oh, out of rotation again, Gig Harbor. Let's see who's out of rotation. Looks like 17 and 16, it looks like, are overlapping. The up ref is watching him closely. Oh, replay again. I bet he's feeling a little silly right now. But you got to call it as you see it. Nice serve, Katie Ralph. Free ball over. Katie, nice pass. Beautiful, right to Erin. And Stephanie attacks that ball.
And once again, no cover on the block. When you go up with that double block, you can't have 8 or 10 feet behind the block because that ball can sure drop right off your fingertips. Gig Harbor needs to play a little defense here.
Got to get that first pass right to your setter. Free ball over again. When you have a free ball on that third time touching the ball, it makes it easy for South Kitsap to set up their offense. Side out, Gig Harbor, 17 up to serve, Megan Gash.
And number 14, Christy Lynn, into the game.
And the score is 3-0. South Kitsap on top. Missy Quam with the serve receive there. And South Kitsap passes it over. Number 15 for South Kitsap, Rebecca Proctor tries to call it out, but it was in. 3-1, Gig Harbor.
Tough pass there by Aaron Olson. Tough to pass up by little sister. Got to keep that ball up. South has to get some consistency now and get the ball back and get on a roll here.
17 for Gig Harbor. Megan Gash serving. Missy Kwam. Trying to pass it up to the setter. And looks like number 17, Megan Gash, is going to serve it all day to Missy. Ooh, nice block. Or touch on the ball anyways. Number 16 attacks the ball, Erin Fletcher. Another point for Gig Harbor.
And Coach Pugh calls a timeout. Try to get the troops rallied back around and get things a little bit organized.
The Gig Harbor parents starting to get into a little bit more.
It's all about the serve. You got to get that serve and put it where maybe a passer that maybe is a little weaker, or find a hole. Try to get the defense stepping back on their heels a little bit, and that's what South is doing right now. Just kind of jumping back a little bit instead of leaning into it. So
I agree. You really, when you pass that ball over on the third handle, it makes a difference. The other team has a lot longer time to set up their offense, and you really have to make sure your first pass is a good pass so you can attack the ball. Oh, tip, tip. Good recovery by Aaron Olson, and back row attack by Missy Kwam. Nice set by 21, Jessica Scholl.
the ball went out, and side out South Kitsap. Going back to serve is Stephanie Olson.
Nice serve. Ooh, that was a nice shoot set by number 20, Kelsey Tipton.
South trails Gig Harbor 3-4 at this point, trailing by 1.
And Jessica Scholl is serving for Gig Harbor. Serves it out. Side out, South Kitsap. We have a substitution, number 2, Michelle Haas.
Michelle Haas, she's a senior and has played volleyball all 3 years. Does a nice job. Very consistent player.
And down ball for Gig Harbor. Rochelle Cooper hits the ball over. And tip. 16 watched where the block was for Gig Harbor. Erin Fletcher, and tips it around the block. And Erin Fletcher is serving 2 service errors right in a row. You can't score points until you can serve it in. Got to know your own power. And who's that serving for South Kitsap?
That's Rochelle Cooper serving.
Good block by Katie Ralph. Tip. So Gig Harbor's starting to catch on to how good South Kitsap's block is. Now South Kitsap needs to make sure that they have the coverage around the block. Number 13, Ashley Crane, up to serve for Gig Harbor. Beautiful pass by 15, Rebecca Proctor. Back row attack by Rochelle Cooper, almost blocked.
Got to hit into the block, and if you hit into the block, good things happen sometimes.
Yep.
Hit to the side of the block and let it bounce off. Rochelle does a nice job placing the ball, even from the back row.
She's a powerhouse. She is very strong. Down ball, Gig Harbor. Stephanie Olson sets it to her sister. Good back row attack. Score is 4-4. They are even Stevens at this point. Ooh, nice short serve. Oh, nice. Was that in or out? It was out, but nice try to save it. Erin, she was on the floor reaching for it. Rebecca Proctor's a good little passer. And South Kitsap is able to read the block and tip it right over.
Just beat them at their own game.
Yep.
Becca Proctor takes a seat and Foster comes in. Play across the front.
South Kitsap is doing a nice job at placing their serves. There we go, with another tip right over the block. Got to read those tips, watch the hand. Number 12 for Gig Harbor, Claire Jerky serving. Oh, got a tip. Good save, Gig Harbor. And 17 smacks the ball. Megan Gash.
Nice strong hit.
That's about the first time that we've seen her hit tonight.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Okay, the momentum is leaning a little bit to Gig Harbor right now. South Kitsap's got to play good defense and attack that ball. Good pass, Rochelle Cooper. Ooh, Katie Ralph, powerhouse. Looked good, but just a little bit out.
Got to snap the wrist, bring the ball down. Tried to go for the corner. Good idea.
12, Claire Durkee serving for Gig Harbor. And Erin Olson reaches for that ball, but the pass is just a little bit off. The score is 4-7. Gig Harbor is taking the lead. Tip, tip, tip. Oh, the ref calls it a carry.
Looks like Katie Ralph is back to serve.
And it's going to be a pass over on that third handle. Erin's got such great hands. Great hit by Katie Ralph. Or sorry, Ashley Foster. And who was that in the net, Mike? Did you catch that?
Looked like he called Foster in the net.
Okay.
Or she called Foster in the net.
And 14, Christy Lynn in for 13, Ashley Crane. Oh, great placement. Stephanie Olson, fabulous. You have to utilize those holes. 3-man serve receive for Gig Harbor. Beautiful hit. Pass that hit. Number 16 hits it down. Erin Fletcher. #21, Jessica Scholl up to serve. Hits it out. Side out, South Kitsap.
South needs to put together a string of points here. We're going to see Becca Proctor back in the game for Foster. Becca
She was
will
a
have the
great
serve.
little passer.
Yeah, she is. Good athlete.
Oh, beautiful.
See ya.
Rochelle Cooper attacks that ball. It's great to tip, but when you've got a nice set, you better be hitting the ball. Looks like 8-7, 6-7.
I think it's 6-7.
South Kitsap is one behind. Nice deep serve. Oh, that was beautiful. 16 for Gig Harbor, Aaron Fletcher. Nice pass, Katie Ralph. There goes Rochelle Cooper again. Cooper. When you get a good pass and a great set, it feels so awesome to hit that ball.
And off the block and out, so it's a side out for Gig Harbor. And a big defensive stand here.
And it looks like Christy Lynn, number 14, is serving for Gig Harbor. Another ball served out. They must be lifting weights because all of their service errors have been long.
Yeah, they're having a hard time with the serve.
So what's it like to be a ref? Is it kind of intimidating sometimes?
Actually, volleyball is not too bad. All the etiquette involved in volleyball is a lot different. I'd never coach a basketball or ref a basketball game in my life, but volleyball's all right.
Oh, great dig. 16, Aaron Fletcher. Beautiful dig for Gig Harbor. Looks like we've got a good rally here. Watch that.
Aaron Olson had the
Hit
back row
there.
attack, and the officials missed it.
Nice save by Gig Harbor. It's out. South Kitsap just scored. That was a great rally. Some good hitting going on. Good passing, good setting. Seven to 7. There goes Aaron with a nice set. Number 2, Michelle Haas puts it down on the floor. Nice job, Michelle.
One of the rule changes this year is that on the first ball over serve or on any first ball over the net, you can have a double contact. So probably could have been a call last year. That would have been a call coming over on Stephanie. But this year on that first ball over, there can be a double contact. So makes the game move along a lot faster and takes care of some of those calls that slow the match down and make it a little bit extra long.
Yeah. I think it's amazing when on serve receive they put their hands up instead of passing the ball, that they get it up in the air using their hands.
That comes all the way from USVBA volleyball. They've been doing that for years now, and finally they decided to bring that into high school ball.
Which is good because most of these girls are playing USVBA anyways.
Right.
You might as well have the same
Right.
rules. Okay, each coach has a timeout left, and it's getting good here. 8 to 7. South Kitsap is taking the lead during this match. And Michelle Haas passes it over for South. And a nice set by number 18, Gig Harbor, Ashley Schultz, to number 12, Claire Jerky, who attacks that ball. Side out, Gig Harbor. Michelle Jerky, or Ashley Schultz, is a good little setter for Gig Harbor.
Great first pass by Becca Proctor.
And number 13, Gig Harbor, Ashley Crane puts it down. So South KSAP just needs to read Gig Harbor, read what kind of passing that they're giving their setters and where they should be positioned. Score is 8-8, 9-8. Gig Harbor takes the lead. Short serve. Nice job, Stephanie, getting it up there. Good job, Rochelle, putting it back into play. Rochelle Cooper with the back row attack. Nice and deep. And it looks like Erin Olson catches the net while she's trying to dig that ball out of the net.
South needs to get it back here. It's 8-10. South trails by 2.
Free ball to South, kind of set up your offense. Good hit by Katie Ralph.
Nice dig out by Becca off the block there.
Free ball by Michelle Haas to the Gig Harbor side. Watch that tip. And Erin Olson puts it over. Both teams coming alive. Mary Pugh is substituting some of her girls. Looks like 19 Ashley Foster in for 15 Rebecca Proctor. And what was the other one?
The other one is Missy Quam in for Michelle Haas. And Missy will be serving.
Nice pass by 21 Gig Harbor. And South scores again. Free ball. Okay, South Kitsap has time to set up their offense. Good dig. Dig her own hit. Number 22, Ashley Foster, or Katie Ralph.
That ball is long, so South ties the game at 10. We have a new game to 5.
And one of the line judges has a question for the down ref. And Missy Quam serving for South Kitsap. Back row attack by 16, Erin Fletcher for Gig Harbor. And free ball. Rochelle Cooper sets up the hitter. Just a little bit off of Katie Ralph's, or Ashley Foster's hand.
Sometimes hitters look at the blockers instead of at the ball, and that just quick look away can mess up the hit. So you need to concentrate on the hit, see the blockers before the ball gets there.
And 16, Erin Fletcher tips it over for for Gig Harbor. Looks like a side out though. Was that ball out? I didn't see what the ref called.
Official called, I don't know which player under the net, over the
Okay.
center line, so side out South.
Nice serve, Katie Ralph. Erin Olson, back row attack. And number 17, Megan Gash, hits it out. Substitution, Gig Harbor. #23, Caitlin Whiting in for 21, Jessica Scholl. This is the first time we've seen Caitlin for Gig Harbor tonight. And we've got a flanked pass, 12-10, South Kitsap.
And we have a timeout called by Gig Harbor. Score is 12-10. South rallied back and taken the 2-point lead. It's all about the serve. South has done a nice job serving, and then on the other side of the other side of the net, when the ball comes back, getting the opportunity to set up their offense and attack.
And Gig Harbor has some incredible attacks when they get that first pass. You have to have that first pass, and a lot of times their setter is scrambling to try to make a play of that first pass. So, but when they do get that first pass, they have great attacks. Serving and passing, it seems like, you can't do much unless you can serve and pass in volleyball.
That's it. You get those two skills down, the rest of it you can work on, but you got to have those two to get things going.
And South Kitsap is ready to go. Gig Harbor regrouping. The Gig Harbor coach has used 2 timeouts. And Gig Harbor's going to try to make a play of it, but just can't get there. I'd say the momentum is on South Kitsap's end right now. And Katie Ralph is serving her lucky black socks. Free ball to South Kitsap. And Rochelle Cooper goes up. Tip, tip, tip.
No cover. Once again, no cover. They got to look at those blocks, and that person from the left back has to get up and cover, allow somebody else to take the back line.
Especially when the other team is tipping, and you can read it in their hands and their approach as well. When you're in the back row, you can read what the hitter's doing. Oh, 16, Erin Fletcher, South Kitsap's pass set her up. Looks like the up ref is going to call it breaking the plane.
Yep, never broke the plane of the net, never had a chance.
That was a nice hit, though.
It was nice. Just needed to wait it just a second longer there, and then the same result.
And Stephanie Olson setting for South. Rochelle Cooper goes up and nails it. 14-10, game point.
Well, South just needs to concentrate and get this last point.
And Stephanie Olson is serving. Tip. Rochelle got a hand on it, it looks like. Oh, nice block, Erin. And Erin Olson gets up there with a set from her sister and puts it away. South Kitsap takes the second game.
Rochelle did a nice job right at the end there. Instead of putting the ball back to them and giving them another chance, she passed the ball to the setter and got the opportunity to set up the offense and have the opportunity to get that game out of the way. So South takes a 2-0 lead in the match, and one more like that, and it'll be all over.
It seems that Mary Pugh is utilizing each of her girls' talents and what they can do best, and they work really well together as a team. Gig Harbor definitely had the momentum on their side during that second game, more so than they did the first game. They just need to put it all together and make sure that they get their serves in.
South has a nice rotation of good defensive players in the back row, and then obviously some strong players at the net.
So what do you think that each team can do differently for this third game?
Well, South just needs to carry on the momentum they gained at the end of that game, and just continue to pass the ball and set up their offense and dictate the match, dictate this game, and then finally the match throughout this one, and not let Gig Harbor have an opportunity to get back in this one. And Gig Harbor just absolutely needs to pass the ball and get their offense set up. They just have had a hard time getting their offense set up. They've relied on the tip and the dink, and they need to really concentrate on getting the ball to their hitters and being the aggressors.
And that's what I wanted to comment on. They definitely, tipping the ball, dinking it over, worked at the beginning of that second game. But as the momentum switched from side to side, Gig Harbor needed to hit the ball more. They definitely have proven they have some great girls that can attack that ball. They just need to pass it up to their setter and let that setter do her stuff, and then look at the block and the players on the other side and find the holes.
And I think South has had the advantage from the start because their setters are so creative. They get the ball in different places, fake blocks or fake attacks and stuff like that. So they have opportunities to get after some different looks, keep the blockers at bay a little bit.
And it's kind of nice that South Kitsap, their setters can hit as well. They can set it to each other, and their setters are hitters also.
Little pregame music here from the crowd.
Gotta love those choir members.
Little eye of the tiger action there from the crowd.
So the JV game, they took 3 as well with Coach Jeff Curtis.
Yeah, Jeff's doing a nice job coming in.
Little acrobatic
action. Jeff does a nice job and kind of learning the high school volleyball game here. It's a little different maybe than he's used to, but he's doing a nice job.
He was pretty excited after that last match. So Aaron Olson, South Kitsap has the ball. Aaron's going to start it off with a serve. Andrea Edwards is in for South Kitsap. That's a first tonight, I believe. Oh, Katie Ralph under that net. Looks like the ref is calling it on both. Oh, nope, side out Gig Harbor.
Called Katie Ralph under the center line or over the center line, so side out Gig Harbor.
Ooh, there's one of those yucky serves. I bet the next practice, those Gig Harbor girls were serve, serve, serve. Olivia Bayou, is that how you say your last name?
Olivia Bowie, yeah, takes that one long.
Sorry, Olivia. Okay, Gig Harbor up to serve. The score is 0-0. Oh, out of rotation. Let's see if the up official is right.
Crowd wants them to let them play, but you got to be in rotation. You cannot be out of rotation. So they can play, but they got to be in the right location in the right spots without the overlap.
Okay, he's going to stick to his call this time, not have a replay. Side out, South Kitsap. I didn't catch who was overlapping, though. And Katie Ralph, black lucky socks. Ooh, hits that net. So we've got 3 service errors here. Boom, boom, boom. That was a nice break for Gig Harbor. 17, Megan Gash serving for Gig Harbor. And Rochelle Cooper puts it down. Side out, South Kitsap. Nice serve, Stephanie Olson. Nice set for Gig Harbor, number 18, Ashley Schultz. Those are my favorite when they are tight to the net. But you got to be aware of those blockers.
Rochelle's real active on the net. She moves around and makes it hard for the setter to know where she's going to be, but she's going to be there.
And number 12 for Gig Harbor, Claire Durkee, right over the block. Scores 1-0. South Kitsap's on top.
Nice job.
Beautiful cut. Erin Olson. I'm assuming that her sister set that to her.
I believe that's correct.
That was a beautiful cut. So I wonder if they practice at home. Andrea Edwards for the serve. Nice serve. Looks like Mary Pugh's having to serve to some weak passers. Nice pass by Andrea Edwards. Maybe a little close to the net, but ooh. 12, Claire Durkee hits it right down the line. It's not very often that high school players actually hit down the line. Usually it's cross court. So you have to be able to adjust. And Gig Harbor calls a timeout. Sandy Pringle, first one of the game.
A little confusion as to rotation there. With one of the players was looking for a substitute, and coach wasn't ready, so they got a timeout instead. Sometimes in a match that has gone as easily basically as South has had this one, it's easy to let down now. So I'm sure Coach Pugh and Coach Curtis are getting them refocused and getting them ready to go. Can end this one in 3.
They've had a winning season so far. They're working hard, and you can tell that they really communicate with each other and work together.
South's definitely looking for their first state tournament berth, and I don't know how many years it's been since they've had a state tournament berth, but
it's been forever, I think.
possibly forever. They're definitely looking toward that this year, and their goals set high, and every match is a step in that direction. So they're taking this really seriously and real fired up to get things going in the state tournament this year.
Number 16, Erin Fletcher for Gig Harbor, serves it out. And Rochelle Cooper up to serve for South Kitsap. Rochelle places it. And blockers get that ball. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication between Stephanie Olson and Olivia Bowie.
That's correct.
Got her last name right. So Mary has Olivia playing in the front row. I thought she pretty much played back row.
I guess chose to keep Foster on the bench this time, this rotation, give her a chance to play in the front.
And Erin likes the pass, so she decides to hit it over. But unfortunately, it's out. Nice pass by Rochelle Cooper. Side out, South Kitsap, 2-2. Nice pass by 17, Megan Gash, Gig Harbor. Oh, and Stephanie Olson was pretty lucky on that one. She just kind of set that ball over the net, and Gig Harbor unfortunately couldn't make a play out of it.
Little miscommunication there.
Good front row serve. And Stephanie trying to get it over deep. Side out Gig Harbor. And we have a substitution, 23, Kaylin Whiting in for 21, Jessica Scholl. Rochelle, she passes beautifully, hits beautifully.
Kill by Katie Ralph. Ralph gets the ball back to South, and Olivia Bowie serves.
Olivia digs that ball up.
Andrea Edwards hits into the block, and the block sends it back out. Point SK.
A nice set by 23, Kaylin Whiting. And Stephanie's making him work in that number 1 position. Olivia still serving. Beautiful quick by Katie Ralph and Erin Olson. Point SK 6-2.
South's getting a lot of easy opportunities here. Doing a nice job passing the ball and getting opportunities for their hitters up front. Nice serve.
Olivia's serving nice. And Katie puts it down. That was beautiful. Katie Ralph with the attack, number 22. Timeout, Gig Harbor.
Starts with the serve and finishes with the hit. Score 7-2 in favor of South.
It's exciting to see any team have a great pass and a great set. I think both setters have proven that they are good setters and they can get the ball. It's just a matter of the pass and not having to work as hard that you can actually have some opportunities as to what you're going to do with that ball, who you're going to set it to.
And hitters want to be good passers because they want to get the ball, so got to make sure they pass the ball up and give their setters lots of opportunities. South's getting those right now, and that's making their job easier, making the setter's job easier, and making the hitter's job easier too.
The score 7-2. And Olivia Bowie still serving it up for South. Gig Harbor's coach has taken 2 timeouts. Mary Pugh hasn't taken any.
So Gig Harbor's out of timeouts at 2 points.
And Olivia gets a little excited and serves it out.
Glad to see Olivia back. She's recovering from some back injury. She's doing a nice job tonight.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
And for Gig Harbor, number 13, Ashley Crane serving it up. Beautiful pass by Andrea Edwards. And Katie Ralph attacks that ball. Nice set by number 20, Gig Harbor, Kelsey Tipton. Oh, and number 17, Megan Gash, gives it her best effort to try to dig it up. I'm sorry, number 12, Claire Durkee. Katie Ralph serving to Claire Durkee. Free ball gives Gig Harbor a chance to set up their offense. Nice hit by number 17, Megan Gash. Erin Olson comes right back at her. And right at the number 1 spot. Beautiful hit by Gig Harbor.
Their outside hitters are definitely looking line a lot of times. That's finding South's weakness right there too.
And I believe that was number 12 on Gig Harbor, Claire Durkee, or 16, that likes those balls that come to the net so she can smack them. Little miscommunication on South Kitsap's part, wondering who was going to get there. And Olivia steps in and takes the ball.
Mary Pugh takes a timeout. Score is 7-4, and Gig Harbor is inching their way back into this one. We talked about the pass being so important, and South just maybe having a little trouble off of, not off the serve necessarily, but having trouble off that first ball back over. So need to do a better job of passing the ball and digging the ball out and getting the setters more opportunities.
And Gig Harbor has the serve. So Gig Harbor's holding on to the momentum. Nice serve by 17, Megan Gash. And beautiful, number 16, Erin Fletcher, strong block, middle blocker. That's always a good feeling. Back row attack by Katie Ralph. Side out SK.
That back row attack freezes the blockers. A lot of times they freeze, they don't move, and that's what happened there. The blockers froze, and Katie had an open lane right to the floor.
Kelsey Tipton setting for Gig Harbor. And we have a substitution, number 19, Amber Lynn. First time we've seen her, in for 13, Ashley Crane. And Amber will start in the number 5 position on the court in the back row. 23 serving for Gig Harbor, Kaylin Whiting. And it was a good serve. South Kitsap flanked it. The score's 7-6, so Mike was right. Gig Harbor's inching their way back into this game. Gig Harbor serves to Rebecca Proctor, who just came into the game for Olivia Bowie. And Andrea Edwards, number 15, is Rebecca. Yes, Andrea Edwards is serving. Oh, got to read those tips. Got to get the coverage.
I'd appreciate it so something.
Back row attack by Andrea Edwards. Tip, tip. Oh, Gig Harbor's starting to tip, and South Kitsap's not covering the ball.
Seems like a little communication problem out there as to where the cover was coming from.
Katie Ralph with the back row attack. And 17 with a good pass for Gig Harbor, but Rochelle Cooper's there. Rochelle Cooper and Erin Olson, and they roof that ball. 7-7. Nice short serve by Rochelle Cooper. Oh, and 23 Gig Harbor, Kaylin Whiting just couldn't get out of the way. That was a tough one. Jessica Scholl in for Kaylin. Nice pass by Rochelle Cooper. And South Kitsap's doing a nice job serving it to some weak spots on the Gig Harbor side. And number 20 for Gig Harbor pulls it in. And Gig Harbor passes the ball out. 10-7. Rochelle Cooper still serving. 11-7. Ooh, Rochelle's serving them short, isn't she?
Ouch. Katie had that one. One of those you wish you had back for another shot. So side out Gig Harbor, score 11-7.
And 12, Claire Durkee serving for Gig Harbor. Ooh, and Erin Olson tips it over right into a hole. So Gig Harbor needs to get the momentum back if they want to pull this one off. This is the last game of the match. You play the best 3 out of 5, and South Kitsap so far has won the first 2. And the up rep is calling a lift. So Gig Harbor gets to serve. Number 20, Kelsey Tipson serves it out.
And another long serve. Wearing out the paint in the back of the court there.
Rebecca Proctor up to serve. That was beautiful. Number 19, Amber Lynn, shows her stuff for the evening with a nice attack. And Gig Harbor, she's going to serve for them. And Erin Olson had a hard time getting that one out of the net. Another service there on Gig Harbor. Those serves have just killed them all 3 games so far.
I think they know what to practice this week.
And Katie Ralph up to serve. The score is 11-8. Nice serve. Oh, woo, that looked like a sweet serve from up here, but the ref said it skimmed the top of the net. Almost looked like a back row attack from behind the line there.
Nice pass by Erin Olson. And the kill by Rochelle Cooper.
Beautiful. You know, Rochelle and Stephanie really have quite the team going there.
Yeah, they connect pretty well.
12-8, South Kitsap. Only 3 more. Nice pass by number 16 for Gig Harbor. And Stephanie trying to find any Gig Harbor holes. Tip by number 12, Claire Durkee. And South Kitsap puts it down 13-8. Gig Harbor's got to do it now.
Gig Harbor's just running around out there. They can't ever get into any kind of an offensive flow.
Nice pass by 16, Erin Fletcher. Did you see that right between the block, though? If it hadn't have gone out, she hit right between the blocks, so Gig Harbor needs to close their block. Holy
See ya.
buckets. That was beautiful. Beautiful attack by Rochelle Cooper. One of many tonight. And we have number 18, Andrea Edwards, up to serve. Nice set by number 20, Kelsey Tipton. Side out, Gig Harbor. That was a good pass on the serve receive. Oh, beautiful block, 19 and 20, beautiful. And the ref's gonna call her for a lift there.
Little ball handling error there.
Free ball, this gives Gig Harbor a chance. Nice pass, number 16, Erin Fletcher. Gotta use it. There she just did. Number 12, Claire Durkee puts it away.
And Gig Harbor is being a lot more effective with their offense when they're attacking. When they're trying to just pass the ball over or tip the ball over, South is just is handling that situation. So Gig Harbor, if they want to get in this thing, they're going to have to attack.
And it's true, you have to be on the offensive. You
definitely
can't
no time to hang back.
Yeah. You can't just play just for the sake of, wanting to get the ball off your side of the court. You need to take the initiative and really play it like you want to put it down. Okay, the score is 13-10. This is the third game of the match between South Kitsap and Gig Harbor. We're going to see what Gig Harbor can pull out of their hats right now.
Both coaches have used both of their timeouts, so unless this thing goes to a 14-14 tie, we won't see any more of those.
Number 16, Erin Fletcher for Gig Harbor, serving it up. Rochelle's tipping. Got to attack. There she goes. Nice dig, number 17, Megan Gashke. Gig Harbor is recovering that ball. Good coverage for Gig Harbor.
Nice dig by Katie Ralph.
Free ball by Rebecca Proctor. And number 12, Claire Durkee, who actually hit quite a bit in that rally. Just happened to hit it out. Here we go, Rochelle Cooper. Last time she served a bunch of short serves. Looks like she's going to try to do it again. It was effective, her last service. Oh, and number 19, Amber Lynn does a nice job at the block. She was the only one there and she roofed it. Side out, Gig Harbor. Ooh, that is a critical time to have a service error.
Gig Harbor's made it tough on themselves tonight. I don't know how many service errors they've had, but it's been a lot.
Erin Olson, number 24, serving for South Kitsap. And Katie Ralph tries to put it away with the quick, but gets stuffed. Kelsey Tipton serving for Gig Harbor.
Stephanie Olson with the hit.
And Andrea Edwards passes it out. 13-11.
Gig Harbor is definitely back in this.
Oh, Kelsey serves it into the net. Rebecca Proctor's going to show her stuff at the service line. Nice long serve.
Ooh.
Katie Ralph does a quick but hits it out.
I think she floundered in the net a little bit there too.
And it's an ace serve by number 19, Amber Lynn. We haven't really seen Amber Lynn at Gig Harbor most of the evening, but she's come in and has done what she needs to do. Oh, another ace serve. I think that Rebecca Proctor needs to go back to that line and needs to help out Rochelle, help her call it in and out. Rebecca and Andrea need to go to the line. Oh, tries to serve short to mix up the serves and gets the net. 13-13, the score's tied. Katie Ralph up to serve for South Kitsap. Number 12, Claire Durkee. Back row attacks it out.
And I believe
And
that would be the match.
South Kitsap took it 3 straight.
South did a nice job coming back on that one. They gave Gig Harbor a chance, but throughout the match they really controlled the tempo and made sure their offense was in sync and didn't allow Gig Harbor to get theirs, to get their offense really started for long periods of time.
Gig Harbor definitely has some great skill. They just need to work on their errors. They did great when they weren't making a mistake. They need to work on their serving and passing, and they definitely have the hitting and setting if they can just work on those 2 things. So maybe as the season progresses and if these 2 happen to meet again, it'll be a different story.
And South has some growth to do too. They have some communication things that they're still obviously working on, and it's still pretty early in the season. And they're going to have lots of opportunities to work on that and make their way toward the district tournament and then into the state tournament. So it's an exciting season, and hopefully you'll be able to come out and see some South Kitsap High School volleyball. Exciting team, lots of energy, and exciting stuff going on. So come out and see the undefeated team. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's been great tonight, and Cindy, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Mike. It has been a lot of fun, and we look forward to see what the 2 teams will bring us in the rest of the season.
All right, thank you again, and we'd also like to thank the students of the video production program here at South who made this television program possible. And again, the final score, South Kitsap Wolves 3 and Gig Harbor 0. The broom was out for the sweep. So long, and good evening from South Kitsap High School.
Good night.